at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
He's watched by Cunningham. No good that time. Oh, some solid D from DeRozan. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Takes a three. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists tonight.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
And now the Bulls in transition. Here's Mr. Clutch. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Thanks. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Timberwolves was a man on a mission. He had 39 points, and it was his highest point total of the season. He was focused, very productive. The team leaned on him all night. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Timeout called, the Warriors. Well, Richard, you had a long playing career. When you think of the great leaders you were around, what are some of the common threads?
I think one of the common threads are the guys that work the hardest expect the most from their teammates. That's something that I've always seen be very, very consistent with leaders, because leaders, especially leaders of men in professional sports, you have to lead by example.
Cooper's checked in for Chicago.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Pass to Singleton. Over Wiseman. Again, the Bulls score.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the Dubs.
And he makes a first. Brian, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Both shots good from the stripe.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Pass to Bouknight. Murray with it. To the paint. Picked it out of midair. Here's Mr. Clutch. With the second effort, here's Cooper from behind the arc. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
3 points.
Ooh, they've been on fire from deep this quarter. Their percentage has been rising and rising.
Here's Bouknight. 10 points in his last outing. Clock at 4. Fires from deep. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Chicago with the ball. Really controlling it. An 18-2 run here. A nice shot by Mr. Clutch.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
35 seconds left in the first half. Three-pointer, Bouknight. He got a piece of it.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
At the line for the Bulls.
He's perfect from the line this time. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first half. 20 feet out. That one's wide left.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Chicago. Just
16. The Bulls 52.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The Warriors shooting just 21% from the floor. Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. They've got DeMar DeRozan. He's out there with Evan Mobley. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the shooting guard position. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Now here's Cunningham. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Three-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 4 assists in the game.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Bouknight. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Shot clock at 6. Tipped away. Pass to Mobley. Here's Mr. Clutch. Out of bounds. Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession.
He had the right idea.
Substitution on the court.
There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter here. Here's Bouknight, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. 1 second left. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Chicago building an insurmountable lead. Come on, they're up
74.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing.
Substitution on the court.
And the NBA always tinkering with the rule book, Richard. Any rules you'd like to see changed? The Richard Jefferson effect?
No, a lot of people ask me about the four-point shot, and I just tell them, do you see where Steph and Clay and Damian Lillard are shooting from now? Where are you going to put a four-point shot? All we're going to do is reward those guys for a skill that they already have. And I think sometimes you also have to look at the impact that it will have on the game of basketball. If you just have kids trying to shoot these shots or trying to see where they can come from, then you have no idea what it will do to their skill impact. So I don't think that would be a good thing for the game of basketball.
And for Chicago, Mr. Clutch can't hit. The Warriors have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Up top, Mills, right wing. Here's Singleton, guarded by Wiseman, kept alive, and that's out of bounds. Last touch by Wiseman.
Bulls basketball. Substitution on the court.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Mr. Clutch can't hit.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Knocked away. The three. Chicago grabs the miss. That'll be game 5 for them as they near the end of a 6-game trip. Pass to Niang. Here's Mr. Clutch. The three is up. Rebounded by Gabriel. The Warriors have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Here's Bouknight. He's guarded by Mills. They get it back. Goes back up. No good at the rim.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. To the middle. Looking to end the drought. And he lays it in.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And we've heard the cautionary tales in the past. Does it seem like players today are getting better financial advice, in your opinion, Grant, to make their money last?
Yeah, B.A., I think they're getting better financial advice, but I also think that the times that we're in, I think there's more awareness. Players understand the pitfalls or potential setbacks. The social media, digital age, all the information's there. So players today, yes, they're making more money, and I actually think they're doing a better job of protecting and saving their money, too.
Inside, here's Green, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
So much to say about Draymond's game. Tough to say anyone else in the league has a larger impact on their team on both sides of the floor.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
A vocal leader both on and off the floor. Green plays with a real fire in edge.
We've got 1:48 left in the game. Mr. Clutch can't hit. And Richard, the weight that Draymond carries for this team can't be forgotten.
The impact he has on the defense alone is remarkable. But then you factor in the offense ability, bringing the ball up the floor. There is no doubt he is the vocal leader and the heartbeat. And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Bulls.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And reaching a nice milestone, an even 20 wins on the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Mr. Clutch.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Pass to Cooper. Driving inside. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. To the left wing. Here's Mr. Clutch. He buries it from 3.
3 ball.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks.
The game of green, it's about testing the defense and finding their weak spots.
At the line for the Dubs.
Free throw good. Green.
2 shots.
That one's no good. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching.